In this video, I'm going to cover presentations, how a student can create one and present one. So first thing is we need to assign them a presentation to do. So we go to our Classwork, and I've previously set this up. So you would basically create a new assignment, label it presentation, and you would create slides, which attaches one to the bottom here. This is very important. Be sure to set this option to make a copy for each student. With that, of course, we can set a due date, whatever we need to, and then click assign. Now on the student side, we will go to Classroom because that's the fastest way to get updates. Go to Classroom, Examples, Example Classroom, Classwork, and Presentation. Here we have the presentation. The materials that you've added are listed right here. They can click on that. It'll open up the presentation. If they click View Assignment, they might think, well, where's my presentation? Well, it's over here already attached as your work. So this eliminates one of the steps. And therein also one of the problems with returning assignments. Okay, so here we are. We can, type how to Google. Okay, that doesn't work. Test student, and that's my presentation. Close that down. Changes are automatically saved, and turn it in. So that's it. They've made a presentation. They have turned it in. Now to the presenting part. So let's head over to the teacher side. What I would suggest is on your stream, tell them, something like, the Hangouts will be at ... such and such time, such and such day, so that they can be ready to receive a link. This is the safest way to go about it. So it's that day, it's that time. I go into Meet. I click Join or Start a Meeting, and title it Presentation, Join. And here we have the information for connecting. I could take this URL and paste it on my stream so they could click and join right there, or I could add people. Test student, send invite. Let's head over to the student computer. Click on and these send pretty quick. So here I am, and I'm going to join. So I'm joining and say, hi, teacher. Glad to be part of class, whatever. And on the teacher side, I can, of course, see everybody who's joined, whatnot. And I say, okay, test student, it's time for you to present. The way they do that is in the lower right-hand corner, there's a Present Now button. They'll hit that and click your entire screen. This will share everything, including the taskbar. You could also click a window, and honestly, this is probably a better option. It eliminates the taskbar. So we'll go ahead and do that. You can select Google Chrome as the option to share. You have to click what you want to share, and then click Share. Don't mess with this down here. Just click the X to exit out of this. If you do, it can cause a little bit of trouble. If you do have any trouble, of course, just have the student disconnect and reconnect. All right, so here the student is presenting their screen. What then they would need to do is go to find their presentation and pull it up. And let's dismiss this and present. Now over on the Google side, on the teacher side, I should say, this is what you and all the students would see. They would see a presentation and the student's face. So it's very nice, very nicely done. I should probably lower that. And they could then proceed to click through their presentation, just like they would any other presentation with the arrows. As a teacher, so once, well, let me take you over to the student side. Once they are done presenting, of course, exit out of the presentation, head back over to the Meet, and then they can click Stop Presenting. They don't have to. They don't have to click Stop Presenting, but it would allow them to see everybody else. So click Stop Presenting, and they would be back in the meeting like normal. Now let me show you that one more time. If they from the teacher side, if you want to stop their presentation, here's the teacher side. I'm gonna open up all the users, and there's this new user, this extra one here, and it is their presentation. So it's just one extra part of the meeting. You'll click the down arrow next, just to the right of that presentation, and you can tell it's their presentation because it says Test Student Presentation. And then click the remove, and that just stops their presentation. Last thing I want to mention as far as presenting, you'll notice here we have a pin to screen, and this is important since as they are presenting, if somebody makes a noise or they're not muted, the screen will change. So I would recommend you tell the students, hey, whoever's presenting, be sure to pin to your screen so that they have your full and undivided attention. I think that's everything. Hope I didn't leave anything out. Happy presenting.